What really happens when one of the world's most famous young stars tries to live a normal life? If you think fame is all glitz and glam, think again. Jenna Ortega, the breakout icon behind Netflix's smash hit Wednesday, is opening up about the darker, more uncomfortable side of stardom, and her story just might change the way you look at celebrity forever. Welcome back to the channel, your go-to spot for the latest in celebrity news, TV, and movies. Today, we're diving into Jenna Ortega's honest and surprisingly raw confessions about the pressures, the panic, and yes, the downright uncomfortable moments that come with being a young star in the spotlight. If you're a fan of Wednesday, you already know Jenna as the queen of deadpan wit and gothic charm. But behind the scenes, she's just trying to hold on to some normalcy in a world that rarely lets her breathe. Before we get into the details, smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive celebrity deep dives, and let us know in the comments, how do you think fame would change you? Would you love the attention, or would it be a nightmare? Jenna Ortega has revealed something a lot of stars probably feel, but rarely admit. She's scared, and not just scared of the usual Hollywood pitfalls or bad press. No, Jenna is actually scared when meeting fans, especially when grown men approach her. For her, it isn't always flattering or exciting. In her own words, somebody shouting your name in public is insane. Sometimes I feel uncomfortable when it's grown men approaching me. It's a side of fame that's hard to imagine if you've never been mobbed for a selfie or called out by strangers who feel like they know you just because you're on TV. It doesn't stop at discomfort. Jenna opened up about one especially horrible incident. She was verbally abused on the street, and shockingly, it happened right in front of her own mother. She recounted being called deeply offensive names, words we won't repeat here. Imagine being with your family, only to be targeted like that by someone who only knows you from the screen. It's not just awkward, it's traumatic. So is it even possible for Jenna Ortega to blend in or live life incognito? Sometimes she says, it's possible. There are days she can walk for hours and no one seems to notice her. Other days, it's chaos. According to Jenna, if you really want to go unseen, you can do it. But the cost of fame is always lurking. Any moment could turn into a spectacle. But the pressure isn't just on the street. Jenna explained that she feels incredibly misunderstood by the public's perception of her. Imagine being so well known that your own name starts to feel like it doesn't even belong to you. It's almost to a point where it feels like your name doesn't belong to you, Jenna admits. She goes on, I almost don't even resonate with it anymore. I hate assumptions, and a big part of this job is that people are going to make assumptions about you. That's a wild reality check for anyone who thinks being a star is just about red carpets and fan mail. This isn't the first time Jenna's opened up about feeling uneasy in the spotlight. After Wednesday exploded on Netflix in 2022, breaking records and surpassing even Stranger Things for most watched hours in a single week, Jenna's life changed overnight. She told Harper's Bazaar, to be quite frank, after the show and trying to figure everything out, I was an unhappy person. After the pressure, the attention, as somebody who's quite introverted, that was so intense and so scary. So, while the world was falling in love with her character, Jenna was just trying to stay afloat, learning to deal with a tidal wave of attention that she never really asked for. Let's not forget, Wednesday wasn't just successful. It was a cultural phenomenon. The first season smashed Netflix records, racking up over 400 million hours streamed in just 1 week. That's the kind of stardom that can change a life forever, for better and for worse. Now Jenna Ortega is gearing up for Season 2 of Wednesday. The new season is coming in 2 parts, with the first half dropping on August 6th and the second half arriving on September 3rd. She'll be joined by returning cast members like Emma Myers as Enid Sinclair, Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia Addams, Luis Guzmán as Gomez, and Isaac Ordonez as Pugsley. But Season 2 is adding some serious star power. Get ready for Steve Buscemi, Lady Gaga, and Joanna Lumley, who'll play Wednesday's grandmother. Jenna Ortega's story is more than just celebrity gossip. It's a window into what life is really like for young stars, who become household names almost overnight. It's a reminder that fame comes with real risks, real fears, and real sacrifices. And it's proof that even the most successful people in the world can feel vulnerable and misunderstood. So, the next time you see a celebrity out in public, maybe think twice before running up or shouting their name. Behind the character, behind the memes, and behind the headlines is a real person. Someone who deserves respect and privacy, just like anyone else. If you found this video eye-opening, hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk about the entertainment world. Share this video with your friends and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think celebrities owe the public constant access? Or should we all try a little harder to give them space? Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more stories, more updates, and more behind-the-scenes looks at your favorite stars right here on the channel.